In this video, we'll be graphing translations. These will be of the form g of x equal f of x plus c. So in other words, a number added or subtracted from the function. Or they could be g of x equals f of x minus c. So in this case, our number is added or subtracted on the x inside of the function. Our first problem is to graph f of x equals x squared plus 2. Now this plus 2 means that we need to go up 2. So our basic graph is y equal x squared. And we know that that is our parabola. So let me draw the basic graph with the dotted line. We know that the basic graph has its vertex at 0, 0, and then it goes through 1, 1, and it goes through 2, 4, and it goes through negative 1, 1, and negative 2, 4. So our basic graph is shown here with the dotted line. So when we have a number added or subtracted on the end of our function, then what that means is that we're going to do that math on the y value. So we're going to take our y value and add 2. Remember that f of x is the same as y, so we're going to take our y value and either add or subtract c, whatever c is. So when x is 0, we had 0 for the basic graph. We want to take that y value and add 2, so it's going to go up here. So our f of x is going to go through this point. When x was 1, our basic graph had a y value of 1, so we're going to add 2 to that, and now we'll be at 3. On the basic graph, when x is 2, y was 4, so add 2 to that, and we have 6 for the y value on f of x. On the left side of the graph, when x was negative 1, y was 1, we'll add 2 to that, we have 3. And then when x was negative 2, y was 4, so add 2 to that. So our f of x graph looks like this. Let's do another one. Now on this one, notice that we have x plus 3 inside the function. So in this case, we need to move left 3. Now be cautious on that, because on this one, plus you always assume is going to be up, since that's the positive direction. So for the f of x plus c, we did exactly what we thought it would do. But on this one, we have to just do opposite. So adding usually goes to the right, but we need to move our graph left. So left 3. Our basic graph again is y equal x squared. So let me draw that with a dotted line. And that's y equal x squared. Now we need to take each of our points from our basic graph and move it left 3. So our vertex is now going to be here. This point is now going to be here at negative 2. And this one is now going to be here at -1, x equal -1. Still the same y value. And then this one is going to be here at x equal -4. And then this one will be at x equal -5. So this is my f of x. Right, for this one, we're going to go down 1. And basic graph is y equal x squared. Put that in with the dotted line. So now we need to move every y value down 1. So our vertex goes here. This point is here, 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 and here. This is my f of x. In our last example, we're asked to graph f of x equal the quantity x minus 2 squared. And again, because this is inside with the x, I need to do just the opposite of what you would think. Since this is minus, I need to go right 2 or add 2 to the x value. A great basic graph. And then I'm going to add 2 to every x value, so my vertex comes over here. This point is here. This point is here. And then -1, 1 is going to be here. And -2, 4 is going to translate to here.